13 years. Since I was like 3 or 4. Almost 3 years old.
So I was like 9.
10 years now.
Reception till year 9 and then joined again at uni. So I just started at uni.
15 years now. Yeah, my entire life. 12 years now.
Since I could walk.
Like 10 years? Yeah, probably the same.
5 years.
18 years.
10 years.
12 years.
5 or 6, yeah, since primary school.
6, and then played till I was like 16, and then I picked it up again now at uni.
I mean, I played all my life with my brothers. I only played for like a year in a team, and then I came back into it for uni.
I like feeling like I'm improving and getting better and getting new skills. This is so like corny, but just like being with my friends.
It's like one thing that I have that like always will know how to do, which is really nice. I love how I feel after playing football. I feel like it's a great workout, but also it's so fun being competitive, but at the same time we all have a love for the sport.
So I loved running around, and then you get your frustrations out by kicking the ball.
I like the team aspect, because there are a lot of sports you can do by yourself and like you can push yourself in that, but this is like everyone has to work together as a team and you can have fun with it or you can be competitive with it.
Yeah,
like it is.
I don't know why, I just started it and loved it.
Being outside and having a laugh.
People I play with, they're some of my best friends. Team sport environment, I don't think anything really beats that.
I think it's my free space. If I have anything on my mind, I just go and play football and I just forget about everything.
I love how even if it's a bad session, I will always be thankful to be playing, especially because I've had a lot of injuries over the course of playing, and it's just like no matter what's been going on in the day, it just gets my head away from it.
Socially, I've never been like a social butterfly, but I think football has made me a lot more confident. In terms of on the pitch, just that kind of freedom to play. For me, I get such excitement like playing a good pass.
I just like the adrenaline and I like just being part of something. My shift for it now is I used to love it, is that's what I want to do, that's what I want to build my life around, playing. Quite nostalgic to be playing rather than coaching. Like a sense of community, having the boots on, and it's nice, isn't it? If it's all you know, and it's just something that's second nature to me now, so it's just comfort, yeah.
Winning. The people.
What football does, I think it brings together a group of people, not even just playing, watching, coaching. They can make the best friends through it and learn really good life skills.
I think for me it's to do with my sister, because she plays football as well, and I think I've always loved playing in the garden or going to play with her, and I guess the friendship side. Obviously I love the sport as well, and I love supporting a team. I'm a big Liverpool fan, so I love to watch all the games, but in terms of when I'm actually playing, I'm always happiest when I play with friends or people that I really get on with, so my sister's probably a big part of that.
The playground at school, all the boys played and I wanted to join in.
I didn't like any of like the girly sports like netball, so I thought, why not football? That was true, that was why I chose it.
My dad, but it was really part of the culture where I grew up in California.
Well, my dad is into football and also my brother, so just like through them.
In primary school, there was the school team. They started a women's team. I joined it then, and then I joined a local team outside of school as well.
I was going through like school, all my friends joined, and I got FOMO and wanted to join, so I joined. It was a teacher at school, their husband ran the local grassroots club, so I just joined that.
Because I'm part of some other clubs at the college, I just really like the people and I like the community, and I just thought it would be something fun to do, get an excuse to run around outside.
I just started an after school club, some of my friends were doing it, and I just thought, yeah, it'd be some fun.
In primary school I used to kick the football around in the playground, just enjoyed playing, so I thought I'd join a team. At my primary school with all boys, so that was quite interesting.
I got into football because my uncle gave me a Chelsea shirt for my 3rd birthday.
I think I wanted to do it because I used to play with my brother in the garden, but the person who got me into the team was my mum.
Followed in my sister's footsteps.
My dad, my dad, and then like my cousins. We would just play a lot in like the back garden.
My dad just put a pair of football boots on me, just told me to get involved, and I did. I was a only girl in 17 boys. My brother started and I joined the boys team, and I was in the boys team for many years. I joined the girls team.
At my school they did like an after school club one day after school, and my mum basically needed to work later, so she was like, go along to it. After the first session I just loved it, so I never stopped, didn't look back.
It was challenging because you had to prove yourself to be able to play. They thought, oh, she's a girl, you can't play football, but once you get going she can play and you start to be integrated with the team, which is a really nice feeling.
Playing against boys, it was an interesting experience because they were incredibly sexist. At the very beginning it felt like we were all one team, but then I felt very secluded afterwards when we reached like early adolescence. That's the main reason why I left. They'd be like, why are you dancing around the ball and playing ballet? I was not, I was pushing those boys on the ground, okay? Every single women's team I played for, it was a male coach. I think coming here especially, where it's all women, there's not a singular male person within the team. I think such a great change from what I'm used to. The men didn't quite understand if we were on a period, and like, oh, just leave it, which was not a great attitude.
It's been difficult because I felt over summer I put a lot of work into my training away from the team, and then I got injured the first week of pre-season. That was a tough one to take, and then I thought I'd be back sooner, and it just kept getting delayed, and I was finally back after Christmas, and then 2 weeks later injured again. So it's not been great, but I think I'm still feel very much part of the team. I still do everything socially with the team. I go to every game with them even if I'm not playing. I still get like the odd comment like, well, we can't play football, it's not as good as men. Try not to focus on it because realistically I know women can play football. I've seen women can, and I think especially in England women's football has progressed so much over the last few years that it has become more accepted that women can play football and can compete at a high level.
First year I barely played any football because I was still a bit injured. Kind of set it as my goal for third year, I'll try it for DU. Then first year resting it, second year getting fit again, and then third year going for it. Yeah, I'm very happy to be playing. There was a point where they impacted my love for the sport a lot, I think, because they led to me getting released from my club, and then COVID hit, and so I couldn't play for a good 3 years. Now that I've done so much work, I just enjoy it more than I think I ever have.
Like the pre-season freshers thought they were second years because I was so confident. I definitely lacked that confidence at the start and ability to talk to older people. Even though I'm quite a social person.
I thought about dropping out.
Yeah, you did think about dropping out. That was a big era.
You get over barriers and you overcome it. You made me not.
Yeah.
You were like, you can't quit.
Yeah, you can't leave me.
And then I also paid the subs and they were quite expensive.
Came from a team where we did win a lot, so coming to a uni team where, fair to say, we've had our ups and downs in the season, is definitely a bit of a shock.
I feel like it has helped me though with resilience.
100%, yeah.
Like I remember last year when I played for my home team, if we went down 1-0, I'd be thinking oh Jesus Christ. But at this point now we go down 1-0 and we just kind of, it's more of a positive mindset going forward. It's easier now to deal with failures and losses than it was last year.
Agreed, my mental toughness has definitely increased.
I got dropped pre-contract with my injury, so I signed a contract for academy locally in my ACL before that season started, so I just got dropped from the contract, and it was hard to get back into academies and kind of lost a bit of love for football, but I ended up back in it. So I came to play football for the uni, a game against a local tier 4 team, and that was on a Monday, and on the Sunday before that I tore my ACL, and that was in my first year. But apart from that I've coached because I was too injured, and then now I've hit the stage where it's a knee replacement if it goes again, so I've just hung up the boots and thought we'll do coaching instead.
Yeah, we're all in the same college team.
Collingwood. Started as a college player in first term, and then they did a re-trials in January, and I trialled and then got onto the team. When I came to uni, I thought the uni team was such a high level, so I was scared to try out, enjoy my college, and also for the social side of it. I'd say I'm not a very confident football player, but college does help a lot bring up confidence levels.
I think it's such a great community, and everyone is so happy to play no matter what the ability. Such a nice atmosphere. I think even playing on a team with DU players, just learn so much from them. That level is really fun to play against because you're just challenging yourself every single match.
To play against people as a beginner who are quite experienced, I think that helps them to develop their skill.
I feel like it's very inclusive for everyone that's playing anyway, and very encouraging.
Yeah. Everyone's very kind and nice and supportive, and it feels welcoming. It makes me feel motivated because it's, even though they're at a higher level, they still feel that the college is something they should support. It makes me feel that it's taken seriously, even though it's more casual. It's motivating to be better because I could see where I could get to, I guess.
I play for the first team and Jon Snow. The emphasis for the first team is especially on performance based. You want to get in the results, play at the highest possible you can. College, anyone can play. It's all for fun. If you've never played, it's still very welcoming. Everyone just enjoys college.
My dad would come along to all my matches and shout at me from the sidelines, which is quite humbling.
Having encouraging coaches really helps to keep women confident in playing sports like this.
Especially women's coaches.
Yeah. Played for the boys team. That's kind of a rare experience for a girl growing up. I had a girls team from the start. Yeah. I remember my first training session, there was literally 5 of us. There was not enough girls in the area to even make a team, and then I felt safe, and then it grew, and we had a proper team by the time I was 11. When I started playing football, I was not aware of the women's teams as much. I think I went to watch my first women's game in 2018, so I was already 13 years old, whereas I'd been supporting the men's team since I was 8 or 9. Full team at home, were very good at trying to get us to go and watch the women. So I went to watch like Everton women and all the women in the area because my team were big at doing that.
So my dad's been one of my football coaches since I was 4, so he coached the local boys team that I played in. It was always really supportive because my dad was the coach. If anyone said anything, they get wrong. I've had some great male coaches, I've had some who were female coaches and vice versa, but I think a lot of times when I've had male coaches, they've been unaware of the transition that female footballers and male footballers don't respond to the same thing. When it comes to like aggravation, punishments if you're not doing well, like laps and stuff like that, I think it's hard for female footballers to relate to that. And certainly for me it was hard that I didn't respond well to that because I had a bit of an attitude on myself. I'd rise to that a bit more where I try and keep things very calm, very holistic family approach to the team and try and get buy-in like that rather than you have to respect me because I'm the coach. I want to try and earn the respect before that.
I used to go to Chelsea football camps and I would be like the only girl there. From when I was 6 until I was 13, I would be the only girl. It started getting better and there was more investment into women's football, and then a couple of years ago, the Euros. The Lioness is doing so well in the international stage for football, has literally skyrocketed the support for women in football, not just at university level, but grassroots level, professional level. Since then, I felt very much supported.
And I've always wanted to play at a high level, so I think just what the club holds made me want to come here, and the support around it is so good, so just drew me in.
Through like training with the team, it's helped improve my footwork skills and passing, shooting, key things like that. It's helped me grow as a leader and develop a lot of important skills that are great in the future for other things to take into other jobs.
I'm not too sure, I think they've changed over the years. When I was younger, I didn't really focus on football as much. I was much more of a runner, I did lots of athletics. And then slowly football became my main focus. I don't really know where I want it to go, but I would just want to continue playing football at the highest level I can. Just play because I enjoy it, yeah.
I mean, just to continue playing as long as I can.
Yeah.
I know when I was younger it used to be I wanted to go pro, that is the goal I had, but I think sometimes you have to look at it. It may not happen, so just continue playing as long as possible.
Short-term goal, I just want us to get promoted again next year and to maybe win the league the year after that, etc. And then long term, just keep going as long as possible. Sister's 5 years older than me, hopefully a chance that we can actually play together once.
I think as time's gone by, I've just kind of learned to love what I do, and I found a passion for coaching, and I do love it. I want to build a career out of it. The thing that I take most with me is that I try and always put myself in players' shoes because I've been there so much.
Just do it. Definitely join. Like, you meet a lot of people, like-minded people, really.
It's like a whole community is football. It's really good to get into and
yeah, definitely.
be around people like you.
I'd just say just go and try it out. If you don't like it, it's not a problem, but you might have fun.